My name is Rourk. I am a junior here at St. Cloud State, and I am majoring in early childhood education. I am from Warroad, Minnesota. A lot of people don't know where that is. I live 6 miles from the Canadian border, so I'm a long ways from home. I have always loved children. I have 2 nieces and 2 nephews, and I became an aunt when I was 12. So I have just been very gravitating towards them, I guess. I also, when I was in 7th grade, I started helping my 1st grade teacher in her after-school program with reading and math, and that's when I really just decided that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I was tutoring in reading and math after school, and I would help the students with all, like, the ones who struggled, and I would take them into the hallway and, like, help them. They'd have little packets if they were in the math class, and they'd like progressively get better, and you would just like help them in that way. And then when I was a junior in high school, I became her TA, and that's when I was more in the classroom during the school day and was able to interact more with the students. I've helped her probably for about 7 years-ish total, and then she decided to retire when I graduated high school. So it was kind of like a surreal moment for the both of us. Well, my brother also goes to school here, so I was like, well, let's make it easy on my parents so they can both travel to see us both. But also, I have a lot of family here as well. I have 4 aunts that live here, or great aunts. So if I ever needed anything in like a time of struggle, or I just was homesick, I was able to go see my aunts. I just like loved to come to like a bigger city, because where I'm from, there's the population of around like 1,500, maybe up to like 1,700 people. So I wanted to explore a little bit and like be on my own and like get new experiences, go where there's a different type of background of people to learn more for my own personal being and for also my degree, because I will be teaching all sorts of people, and I thought it was very like important for me to learn that as well. So I like was very like interested in coming to St. Cloud State. I just am doing a volunteering opportunity right now at Oak Hill Elementary, and I did my first field experience last year, which I was in the school in Big Lake, which it was really small, and there was different types of cultures in school, and I thought that was really interesting, because where I come from, it's basically just dominant of white people, and maybe there's like some others, but not very prone to it. And I just feel like this experience at Oak Hill Elementary, where I've been volunteering, is very eye-opening, and I think like that is really important, because you're going to be teaching all sorts of different children, and being able to like connect with all the different types of children and backgrounds is very important to learn with them and be able to teach them, in my perspective. So last year I decided to try out for the hockey cheer team. I wanted a way, because I was in dance ever since I was 2.5 as well, so I wanted a way to be more connected with the school, not only with the degree that I'm going for, but also just in general. So I tried out for the hockey cheer team, and I made it, so this is my 2nd year on the team. And another great experience that I've had was last year I was also an orientation leader, so I was able to connect with all different types of students coming to St. Cloud as well, and put my name out there a little bit more so people can like interact with me and know who I am and come to me for like an outlook if they don't know what to do on campus. I'm always there to help, because I think that's important, because when I was a freshman, I wish I had like someone to go to as well. Well, I've always thought about getting my master's, but right away I want to just go into my profession and teach. I probably would get my master's while I'm teaching, just so I have that little bit of support when I'm still teaching and not just staying in school. But along with being at the school just that I will be teaching at, just like finding like that support system through the school and being able to like feel comfortable in that environment and like stay connected with like colleagues and stuff like that. I would get my master's in child and family health studies. A lot of our classes right now are anywhere from infants and toddlers all the way up to third graders. So we already have like a broad topic of children where with that I can help parents who don't know what to do when they just have a baby, or I can teach all the way up to third graders. So I think if I got my master's in child and family studies, it would be helpful for anyone in that department. So I have always been drawn to the first graders. That's because of my first grade teacher who I always helped with, and also just because like that age group is very like interactive. They're not like too sassy yet, or they just like are very like drawn to the teacher as well. And also I just think that being able to be like that first like impactful teacher for them will like help them in the long run, and they can always come to you for help. Just like I always said I'd be open to like teaching like kindergartners, but now that I'm doing my volunteering experience at Oak Hill, I'm in the second grade classroom, which that has been really fun as well. So honestly, like I love to be with first graders, but if I was anywhere in between like kindergarten and second grade, I'd be okay. My piece of advice I think would be, if you're unsure about going into the educational field or teaching in general, don't be scared. It is honestly a lot of fun, and if you're good with children, you'd have a blast, because honestly they're just like your mini best friends.